Hello, good morning. Hi, everyone. It's Shelby here from Superior Solutions, if you don't know me already. And this morning, I want to talk about how we can actually build our business credit. And obviously, I want to end this live with, some gems. So at least a couple of grants that we can apply for, or that the grant program is still available. All right, so let's jump right into it. So when I started, coaching with my clients, I always say this and I'm going to keep saying it. There's always been an aggressive need for learning how to build your foundations. But we've already went through that part, right? We already know that we need an LLC, EIN, and all of those great things. So let's talk about what happens after you've gotten those credentials and what are your next steps, okay? Hey, good morning, everybody. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Like this channel, share it with people that could definitely use this information, because we're gonna dive deeper into actually building the structure of your business credit, okay? So once you've gotten all of your foundational or the lender compliance things, that is the articles of operation, the EIN, the business address, the business phone number, your website domain, having your phone number 411 listed, getting Google's SEOs together, which is so that way your business is searchable on Google, actually getting, your structure together, right? So once you've done that, I have a couple of YouTube videos where I talk about nav.com, okay? So after you've gotten your credentials, you wanna sign up for nav.com, okay? Nav.com is gonna be your navigator for actually you viewing your business credit reports and scores, and also it's gonna help you build your business credit as well. So I'm gonna leave my link below, my referral link, so that way you guys can set up your nav.com. But once you set it up, you'll be able to see what your business credit report looks like. If you don't have anything reporting, that's a-okay. Obviously, that means that we need to build the structure. So we will use nav.com to do that, all right? As well as Dun & Bradstreet. Now, I know a lot of us have been in the midst of like, okay, do I really need a DUNS number because you are really interested in applying for grants versus business credit right now? But I'm here to tell you, you still need a DUNS number, okay? The DUNS number serves as a purpose to build business credit. The UEI number is specifically for like government contract opportunities and also grant opportunities, okay? The UEI number is just an identification number specifically for grants and things like that. The DUNS number is an identifier for our business when it comes down to the business credit world, okay? So you still need a DUNS number. So if you don't have one, definitely go to dnb.com or Google get a DUNS number and go ahead and get it. Now, once you get your DUNS number, at the same time, once you get it in your email, you want to sign up for what's called the Credit Signal account, okay? Either the Credit Signal account or the DUNS Manager account, and this is why. The DUNS Manager account actually allows you to update your company info and also upload your business trade references. The business trade references is what actually helps build that score and build that credit worthiness that you're looking for to get that, those high limit credit cards and things like that. So in order for us to build that, we got to get the DUNS Manager account. And that is pretty much the dashboard that Dun & Bradstreet uses when they are actually updating your company info and uploading your business trade references. Instead of paying them $1,400, honestly, you guys, we can do it ourselves. The tedious task is once we upload our business trade references, we just have to check with Dun & Bradstreet consistently on making sure that that information is uploaded. Okay, so now you have your nav.com, you have your DUNS number and your Dun & Bradstreet Manager account. So let's talk about a couple of ways that you can actually build that score. So typically, to get you to that PAYDEX score of 80 or above, your foundations automatically have to be, as long as they're set, you pretty much will at least hit 76 or so, okay? And if you have, a DUNS number or a Dun & Bradstreet account, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So you would start at like 70 or above just by having all of your lender compliance together. And then once you've looked at your score, looked at your Dun & Bradstreet business credit profile, then you can start getting what's called Net 30 and Net 60 accounts, or you can get Tier 1 accounts in general. Now, The Net 30 and Net 60 play. I know you guys have watched more than enough YouTube videos on the Net 30 and Net 60 play, but if you don't know it, let's go through it really quick, okay? So, when you get your nav.com, get your Dun & Bradstreet, now you can go back to nav.com and go to their business resources, and Nav has changed their dashboard, but their business resources tab on the left-hand side, and you could click business resources and it will take you to what's called the Nav's vendors list. That's N as in Nancy, A as in Apple, V as in violin, Nav vendors list. This vendors list is a list of Net 30 accounts that you can sign up for instantly to go ahead and start building your business credit. Remember, at the beginning of this video, I said we're going to use nav.com to actually help us navigate with the structure of building the business credit, right? So you can use, I would say, I always advise my clients to use at least 4 to 6 of those vendors that's on that list, okay? And they're general vendors. You have Quill, Uline, Granger, Business T-Shirt, shirtsy.com, places like that. So use at least 4 to 6 vendors outside of out of that list, and then you want to get 4 to 6 other vendors outside of the list, okay? There is a ton of different Net 30 and Net 60 vendors that you can get, but I always advise you get at least 4 to 6 of them, and then let's focus on the other 4 accounts to be actual business credit cards or accounts, okay? So, once you sign up for a Net 30 account, okay, or a Net 60 or Net 90, Net anything, the whole point is for you to have 2 on time, or at least 2 on time payments that you can actually upload as a business trade reference. So for example, Uline, you have to make 2 on time invoice payments before you can even upload it as a business trade reference onto the Dun & Bradstreet account, okay, to start building credit. So you want to make 2 on-time payments with your Net 30 vendor, okay? Now the play is that you can get something, or you can like actually split the cart. That's what I do. So for Uline, right, for my cleaning business. My cleaning business, the carts for Uline and for Granger and stuff like that, my cleaning business needs a lot, okay? From bottles to new mop buckets and all kind of stuff. So my tab is usually around $900 every time I'm ordering something from Uline. So what I do is I split the cart, $450, $450. So if I know I have $900 today to actually, and my intentions is to pay for this cart in full. But instead of doing that right now, pause that. Let me split the cart up, pay the $450, the first cart within the first 10 days, and then I double back and I do it again in another 10 days. So in less than 21 days, you have 2 on-time payments that you can upload to the Dun & Bradstreet, and then once you upload it to Dun & Bradstreet, usually it takes about 21 to 30 days for you to see it. And then boom, now you have a Paydex score of 80 or above. All right, that's really dope. Dun & Bradstreet is like the #1 business credit platform that we definitely want to build our business credit with. And the reason why I say this is because once you've uploaded, once you've updated anything on Dun & Bradstreet, it trickles down to the other 3, okay? I'm a living witness, it's true. Okay, so that's why I'm saying we got to focus on Dun & Bradstreet, because once they verify it and it's on that profile, like I said, the other 3 business credit reporting agencies, they just tag along. And that goes for the same this as well for FICO. Remember, FICO is the FICO SBSS score. We mainly go by FICO scores when we're talking about SBA funding or any type of government loan and things like that, okay? But ultimately, we're going by Dun & Bradstreet, and for your personal credit, if you didn't know this, we're going by Experian, okay? So I do have some questions. Let me see here. All right, yes, I do. I do one-on-one teachings. I do. I do one-on-one teachings. Yes, do you offer assistance in building business credit? Yes, I do. So the 2-day workshop is something that I definitely want you all to sign up for. I've already booked the 2-day workshop for this weekend. So if you are actually attending it, I can't wait to see you. if you're here in Miami, Florida, okay? But I'm having another one. I will post the actual date. This is initially a pilot for this weekend, so I just decided to do it in person here in Miami, Florida. But I will actually open up the Zoom and actually send the link out and post it on my community post on Facebook and on Instagram actually this week, okay? So you have the information so that way we can do this together more intimately, okay? And I can actually go over some real plays and some hacks. So anyway, back to building the structure, right? So once we've done that, all right, we've gotten our net 30 accounts, then we will be eligible to get things like business credit cards. The number one business credit card I always usually start off with, if you don't already have like a business bank account with a credit union, and let me double back to that, you do want to get a business bank account in the midst of this, okay? That actually comes with a lender compliance. If you didn't know that you needed a business bank account before you started like the nav.com and Dun & Bradstreet, you do, okay? So I'm sorry if I skipped over that. You do need to have your business bank account as soon as you're done with all the lender stuff, getting your EIN and things like that. And then you get your business bank account, sign up for NAV, sign up to Dun & Bradstreet, then we're here. Okay, so the business, so if you have a business bank account with a credit union like Navy Federal, Pescu, you know, places like that, then you can get a business credit card through the credit union. So you could do that, but I don't always recommend that at all. I start my credit card, my clients with Capital One, okay? I'm obviously a part of that, you know, affiliation part, but outside of that, Capital One is really good about reporting. So that's why I start with Capital One. And then you can always do like a business loan, right, as a trade reference as well through your credit union. So there is a reason why I keep saying sign up for Navy, sign up for a credit union, because when you sign up with a credit union, you get more perks, okay, versus having a business bank account with like Bank of America or Wells Fargo. And I am with Wells Fargo, but at the same time, I'm also with Navy Federal, and I can honestly say, obviously we all know this, Navy Federal gives out the most money when it comes down, and the best interest rates when it comes down to loans or banking in general, okay? So these are some minor steps that I wanted to go over as far as with building the structure, you know, just like tier 1, getting you there. All right, just getting you there. And once you get to tier 1, then we start talking about tier 2, 3, 4, and up, okay? Once you get to tier 4, that's when we're talking about American Express cards, unlimited charge cards. That's pretty much what it is. And other opportunities that you have that you can take advantage of, okay? So ultimately, this is what you want to do in order for you to get to that point to start getting accepted. Don't go like applying for a whole bunch of credit cards. Find the best credit cards that make sense to you. And I know that it's like when we say that, it goes in one ear and out the other, because you're like, girl, I don't have time to sit down and find the best credit card for me. Give me a list. So I have a list, okay, I can provide to you all. Also a list of different vendors. So I'm going to put that together in a nice PDF form for you. So that way you can have multiple lenders and hopefully different multiple vendors that you can sign up for that might be in your specific industry. So once you do the 4 to 6 through nav.com, then you can use my vendors list and see if you're in trucking, or if you're in childcare, if you're inside of anything, any education, beauty. It's a list, and then there's different vendors, net 30 and net 60 accounts, and that you can sign up for. And even if you sign up for some of these vendors and they don't automatically give you the net 30 or net 60 option up front, it's okay. Go ahead and pay for what you need to pay for. The whole point is that we want to have 2 on-time invoices to upload as a business trade reference so we can start building that score. Once you've had a paydex score of 80 or above, and also once you've had your personal credit at 680 or above, then I can partner you up with my 75 banks and lenders that I do have, and then I can get you guaranteed funding. So this is why I'm on this live this morning, because I'm getting us in the process. I'm steering us in the right direction for us getting some type of business funding. Now, what we do with that funding, then I'll come back and we'll have a kumbaya about that, okay? So I don't want to leave the live because it's getting a little long here without giving you guys a little gem here. So let's see what grants I can find. But do I have some questions? Do I have any questions while I'm looking for some grants? And good morning, by the way. I don't know if you all like the morning lives better or if you like when I'm just like dropping videos, but I decided to be more personable because, hey, you know, let's come together. Why not? And also it allows you to know, you guys to know that I'm serious about what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's see if we can find a grant. Yes, the list, yep, gotcha. Good morning, everyone. All right, let's see what we got here. So this morning I'm getting on Hello Skip. Let's see what we have or what they have dropped, okay? Any new grants available? So usually I like to come on here in the mornings just to see, you know? Yes, thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Yeah, I do. I see the aggressive urgency for learning how to build your business structure, okay? And then we can watch a lot of YouTube videos, but if you're not catching it, I'm gonna try my best to simplify it the best way I could so that way you can get it. That's why I'm giving you guys the floor right now to ask me any questions. Ask me questions right now if you do have any, because yeah, I know you have questions. All right, so I think I went over this on the last video, but Stacy Snack, I don't think it's the chips, $15,000 grants for women. All right, so that is available, and you can actually apply for that one, I believe, through Hello Alice or through Stacy's directly. All right, so I will put the link to that one down below. You must be obviously a woman that's in business, helping your community, and there's $1 million in funding. So they're giving out $15,000 grants, obviously to multiple businesses. All right, that's super dope. To my Latino businesses, you get $2,000 to $5,000 grants. All right, so that's really dope. So up to $5,000. Obviously, with my Latino brothers and sisters, you have to make sure that your business is at least 51% Latino owned. And this application date ends October 5th. Okay, so I'll put the link down below for that one. Yeah, so it looks like that's all we have as of right now. Hello Alice had a few, but I think I went over them in my last video. So make sure you guys go check out my last video. I can say 100% she is the best to work with. My credit and business is doing. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, yeah. I got all business scores of NAV. Need help after we complete my personal file. Okay, let's go. Nolan, let's go. If you got your nav.com, definitely rewatch this video so that way you'll know exactly what you need to do from that point on, okay? No need to wait on me. Y'all don't wait on me. Keep it pushing, okay? Because we got stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, I'm gonna put the links to everything that you all need for the list. If you can give me by the end of today, I will have that list posted in the description, okay? For the list of different vendor accounts so that you guys can use, all right? Because that list, I have to actually put that together. But for the other links, I'm gonna go ahead and drop them as soon as we're done here. But if you guys definitely want to get more in contact with me, learn a little bit more, pick my brain some more, learn how to build your business, and then also, obviously, if you need personal credit repair help, I am partnered up with a firm, okay? So I can get you that help really soon. But anything business related, definitely hit me up. Text me, #business to 305-686-0781. I'll put the number down below. And also the link to book a consultation with me directly, okay? You're going to talk to me. You're going to talk to me. And it's so exciting to hear you guys' voices. Initially, when you hear it's me, but you get the ability to talk with me, okay? So use the link down below to book a consultation so that way we could talk about how to build your business structure. If you've already done tier 1, let's talk about getting you to the next tier, okay? Because it's time to get some of this money that's out here. All right, so let me get to studying. I got clients I need to talk to in 30 minutes, so I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.